This is important. More about that later. We're back here on the Lynn Hayes Freeland Show. What are you doing January 27th, 10 a.m., PPG Paints Arena? You don't know? They're going to help you figure it out. Jeff Nobers, Odell Richardson. All right, make a pitch. Who should come?
Well, I think anyone that is interested in a meaningful long-term career that pays well, that has great benefits. We're putting a special emphasis onto minority neighborhoods, to disadvantaged folks, folks that have maybe never really had the opportunity for whatever reasons. Some barriers, as Odell had discussed, are self-made, and we've talked about those, and some are societal. And we just felt it was time for us as organizations to come together and really create this one event. There's a lot of great services out there for people, but like anything, they're diverse and
and you got to go here, you got to go there.
Exactly. So in a span of an hour or so, you can accomplish at this event on January 27th what might take you a month to do.
You can scratch off a bunch of stuff from that 2018 list.
And the other part of it is that this is kind of a nexus point where you're going to have this group, you're going to have a lot of information, but the agencies that are going to be there, you can follow up afterwards and get in that process of exploring more directly the opportunity to get into the unions. This is really a part of a larger and maybe different efforts that are going on around the city to change how business has historically been done. So Jeff stepped up out of a conversation with CEIR, Corporate Equity and Inclusion, to develop strategies for engaging and re-engaging those populations in the city that historically have not been marginalized or been excluded.
Yeah, I was going to say, because part of the challenge here is people who feel as if those unions aren't trying to hire me. I'm not going down there.
Exactly. And so this is really, I think, a first step in, I think, what are going to be major other steps to start breaking that down.
Okay.
So that's what this is also signifying.
Okay.
This is a chance for new day, new thought, new opportunity.
Okay, makes sense.
Well, and I think part of it too, Lynn, plays off what we've talked about is, we have a construction market in this region that is at ridiculously historic highs.
Yeah.
As recently as 4 years ago, commercial industrial construction, non-residential, was maybe $2.8 billion in total in the 10-county region. It's projected at $5.5 billion this year and over $6 billion next year. Couple that with, about 4 or 5 years down the road, we're going to see the beginnings of a retirement of 15,000 or so people over a 5-year period. So not only do you have a growing market, you have a shrinking number of really skilled and trained professional tradespeople. So the need is great. The opportunities are truly there. And, and we don't take this lightly. We put this event together with a lot of thought. We meet on at least once every 10 days or so basis, and really it's been a collaborative effort of a lot of organizations to pull this together and to get the right people there. And I think that's the thing. We as the unions, you have to have a driver's license. You have to be driver free.
You have to have.
And this is true in a lot of professions. But to be able to bring these other groups in that can help people resolve those issues, I think is something that's very different in what we're doing this time. And that's why, because even if you don't want to come into the unions, you should come and at least talk to these
organizations.
yourselves
of the services.
Absolutely.
One of the things that we do at PCSI is we're very, very dedicated and focused on workforce development and getting folks jobs. And as a part of that process is mitigating those barriers. That's what we do. And we're actually pretty good at it.
There you go, if you must say so yourself.
We are.
Getting job ready. So we only have about a minute left, and I just want to be clear. I don't want folks to think that they can come to PPG Paints Arena on the 27th and walk away with a job. This is information, this is support to walk you through the whole process.
But it's going to be very important information to have. You understand the process, you learn the process that you go through when you're approaching to want to join the union.
Okay.
There is a process.
There is a process.
And I think what's important is these are careers.
Right.
These are not
These are
jobs.
not jobs. These are
You're
careers.
making 3-4 times the minimum wage. You have comprehensive health care, pension, annuity programs. So this is a long-term career, paying family-sustaining wages.
And
We're going to run out of time. Go ahead.
But successful entry into the union, in your training, in your apprenticeship period, you're getting paid.
There you go. And like I
Okay.
said at the beginning, life-changing here.
Absolutely
January
life-changing.
27th at PPG Paints Arena. It starts at 10. It goes until
3.
3 p.m.
until 3. We'll see you next week. Thanks for joining us.